Now that we have a solid email foundation, let's refine it further. This email is clear and gets straight to the point, but what if you know Devin prefers a warmer, friendlier tone? Let's adjust that. Here's the type of prompt you might use. Make this friendlier while keeping it professional. So once again, we have a subject line. Hi, Devin. It was great catching up today. Here's a quick recap of what we discussed and agreed on. Now, if you go back and look at the previous one, it said, great speaking today. Here's a concise recap of what we aligned on. So it changed the words a little bit to sound more friendly. And then it basically gave the same things here in the list. Not much has changed there, I don't think. And then it wraps it up with, thanks again for a productive conversation. I'm excited to see this come together. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks before we move ahead. And you can compare that to the previous version, which was, if anything needs adjustment, let me know and I'll update immediately. Thanks again. So it did indeed make this email friendlier while still being professional. Let's turn our attention to another type of email with the same information. Let's say you need to update your boss, Thor, about this meeting with Devin. You want to let him know what was discussed and that you've already sent the follow-up. This email needs to be more formal and executive level. So let's try a prompt for that. Write a brief email to my manager, Thor, summarizing my meeting with Devin Patel about Thor Teaches marketing strategy. Mention that I've already sent Devin a follow-up email confirming our plan. Keep it professional and appropriate for senior leadership. So here we go, a nice short email. So we did say write a brief email to my manager, Thor. So here we go. Subject, update, marketing strategy meeting with Devin Patel. Hi, Thor. Quick update on today's meeting with Devin regarding Thor Teaches marketing strategy. Newsletter scope. And basically, it's just listing everything out, very much like the first prompt that I gave it. 6-week deliverables. Milestone, complete draft marketing plan due October 15. I've already sent Devin a follow-up email confirming these points and next steps. I'll keep you posted as we progress and flag any risks early. Best, Chris. Many companies also have specific communication guidelines. Let's say yours requires that internal emails contain no more than 3 bullet points and paragraphs of 3 sentences or less. Let's apply that to this one. Reformat this email following these guidelines. Maximum 3 bullet points. Paragraphs must be 3 sentences or less. Now, this is interesting because what the Gen AI has done is completely reformatted the whole email. So you'll notice how short the opening line was in the first draft here. Quick update on today's meeting with Devin regarding Thor Teaches marketing strategy. Now it says, I met with Devin today to review the Thor Teaches marketing strategy. We finalized the structure for the weekly newsletter and outlined our 6-week implementation plan. I've already sent Devin a follow-up email confirming all details, and then it gives the 3 bullet points. I'll continue to monitor progress and provide status updates as we move through each phase. Please let me know if you'd like visibility into the working draft once it's ready. So it did alter the format of the email. It actually expanded it to say more than the initial email to him had said. Now, let me show you one more situation that comes up all the time. Delivering difficult news. Let's say you need to tell a client that their project timeline needs to be pushed back by 2 weeks. This is tricky because you want to be honest about the delay while keeping the relationship strong. Write an email to my client, Sarah Martinez, explaining that her website redesign project will be delayed by 2 weeks due to unexpected technical issues. Keep it professional. Subject, update on website redesign timeline. Hi, Sarah. I wanted to let you know that we've run into some unexpected technical issues during integration and testing on your website redesign. To address these properly and make sure we deliver a stable, polished site, we need to extend the project timeline by 2 weeks. There are 2 problems here. First, here's what I'm doing to keep things on track: resolving technical blockers, adding an extra QA pass, and resequencing tasks. I didn't give ChatGPT any of these specific details about what the technical issues are. Sound familiar? This is the same problem we saw back in the first lecture with the Devon email. When you don't provide specifics, ChatGPT fills in what seems reasonable, but it's making things up. Second, this feels a bit cold and corporate. When you're delivering difficult news, people respond better when you acknowledge the inconvenience and show you're actively working on solutions. So let me address both of these issues. Rewrite this to sound more empathetic and solution-focused. Acknowledge the inconvenience and emphasize what we're doing to minimize impact. Don't include any specific technical details I haven't provided. Here is the revised email. Subject: Update on your website redesign timeline. Hi, Sarah. I wanted to reach out personally to update you on your website redesign. We've encountered some unexpected issues that are taking a bit more time to resolve than planned, and as a result, the project will be delayed by about 2 weeks. I know this isn't ideal, and I truly understand how important this project and its timeline are for you. Please know that we're doing everything possible to minimize the impact of this delay. So once again, it still gave information that I didn't give it, but this is easy enough to delete when you copy and paste it out to your email program. And it finishes with, "Thank you for your understanding and patience as we work through this. I really appreciate your partnership, and I'm confident that this extra time will lead to a stronger final result. Please let me know if you'd like to set up a brief call to go over the updated plan together. Warm regards, Chris." Now, what's interesting here is you can see right from that last paragraph alone and from the closing the difference in tone. I appreciate your patience and understand the importance of your timeline. Please let me know a convenient time for a quick check-in this week to review the updated plan and answer any questions. See the difference? It's the same information, but now it sounds like you care about Sarah's situation and you're working with her to handle this bump in the road. And there's no made-up technical jargon. The tone makes all the difference when you're sharing news people don't want to hear. This is a perfect use case for a Gen AI, finding the right words when you need to get the tone exactly right. Just remember to tell it not to add details you haven't given it. Now you've seen the complete process. Draft with specificity, adjust tone for your audience, and align with company standards. Next, we'll learn about getting help responding to emails you receive.